better way to go. That would involve a home rule resolution by the county. I'm investigating that, and I may even propose that in the future, or at least a subject for debate. Home rule would give our commissioners more leverage to do things. And I would also recommend, if we went that way, that they not be paid. Right now it's a paid position. We could save a bunch of money, not a whole lot, but some money, that might hire another deputy or public health nurse or something like that. So lastly, and I hear a sigh of relief out there, I want to be a different type of commissioner. I can be no other way. My name is Don Van Dyke, and I approve this message. Thank you.
Are there any questions for Don? Anybody have any questions? Now's the time.
All right.
Question, but it
Yes.
probably doesn't involve you or your partner. I have a question for Alan Alley last night, and they didn't read it. My question was, what is your stand on global warming? Do you think it's man-made? Now, why wouldn't they answer that? That makes me suspicious.
Well, I'm suspicious of any kind of editing. For example, when we do our government meetings, it's gavel to gavel, no editing. And if there's a break in it, an interruption, everybody thinks we cut something out. So if you want my answer on global warming, I'd be happy to do that. I believe that the planet has more things going on, and has for the last 13 million years, that we don't even know about. Recently, fabricated reports were revealed, and I would now categorize that as junk science. On the other hand, I feel we are keepers of the planet, so it makes sense to economize, to recycle, to use less fuel, etc., and honor our planet, Mother Earth. But as far as driving your SUV is going to make the polar bears die, number one, I don't buy it. Number two, it's been revealed in the last 3 months that a lot of manipulation has gone on to the science. Does that answer your question?
How do you feel about waste disposal? Do you think
Oh, the waste disposal is a brand new issue that's come up. Well, maybe it's not brand new. And we just had Gordon Ross in our studio. He recorded a half an hour talking only about that. He was asked how you are, and 29 minutes later we finished the program. No more laughter. I don't know what he must have used it up all last night. No, with no disrespect, Commissioner Ross. He spoke about the history and about the current problems. It's now available on Channel 14 and Channel 73. He was an able spokesperson for that. So since I haven't studied it in depth, I will be. I would refer you to them. If you're not on cable, you can access the internet at home. If you don't have a computer, you can go to the library. And it's coosmediacenter.pegcentral.com. Coos Media Center is us. PEG Central, PEG for Public Education and Government, is the service that we use. .com. The Coos Media Center. This is all one word, no spaces. Coos Media Center .PEG Central And on the home page, you'll see a bunch of folders. It's under the category Concerned Citizens with Frank Williams. He was the interviewer. Gordon Ross did a fine job sharing his knowledge, going back to the 40s, the history of solid waste, which he says they didn't use that term back then. They called it garbage. Any other questions? Okay. Oh.
I just want to comment that I really appreciate your saying that the commissioners need to be communicating with departments. And I know as the times have gotten tougher, I worked in the health department for about 30 years. At some point, they just sort of closed the communication. And maybe it's because the budgetary things have been so difficult, but it's just not a way to lead, to be responsible, to not allow input and communication. And I think it's created more problems maybe than it's solved.
Well, I agree. Communications has to be the foundation. I'm talking about two ways. I want to say something about that, and you want to say something about that. So why not just respect each other's point of view and go away and think about it? Abraham Lincoln said, when I'm ready to dialogue with somebody, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I might want to say, and 2/3 of the time thinking about the other person and what they're going to say. Good advice. I'm taking that advice. Anything else? If not, I want to thank you for your kindness and your attention.
Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't have more people here to attend your launch here, but